Namaste. Welcome to Research Vidyalayam News Bulletin. I am Abhinan Krishna, 9th standard student of this school. First of all, let us have a gander at the international news. US journalist shot dead in Ukraine. Medic witnesses. A US journalist was shot dead and another wounded on Sunday in Irpin, a frontline northwest suburb of Kiev, medics and witnesses told AFP. Russian airstrike hits Ukraine military base close to the Poland border, kills 35. Waves of Russian missiles pounded a military training base close to the Ukraine's west border with NATO member Poland, killing at least 35 people. Now, let us move on to the national news. Ukraine crisis delays AK-203 assault rifle delay with Russia. Due to the ongoing crisis in Ukraine, implementation of the deal for 6.1 lakh AK-203 assault rifle signed with Russia last July has been delayed by at least a few months according to the defense source. Indore-Gondia Hyderabad flight launched. The Indore-Gondia Hyderabad flight of Flybig, a new airline that commenced operation last year, was launched by Civil Aviation Minister Jyotiradityya Scindia on Sunday. Now, let us switch over to the state news. Niti Aayog team visits Kuripura biomining plant. Niti Aayog officials on Saturday visit the Kollam Corporation's biomining project at Kuripura as part of study to evaluate waste disposal models implemented at the various locations with the help of the latest technology. Writer to inaugurate DCC Public Library today. A library for the public is perhaps the last thing on associated with the District Congress Committee office. Now it is time for the sport buffs. India's lead swells to 342. Kohli falls cheaply, but Pant lights up Chinnaswamy Stadium. Skipper Rohit Sharma gifted away his wicket, but Rishabh Pant conjured up a record-breaking half-century as India took a commanding position in the second test against Sri Lanka by extending their overall lead to 342 at dinner on second day here Sunday. Bonner holder defy England in draw first test. West Indies held on to draw the first test after England made a bold declaration on the final day Saturday at Sir Vivian Richards Stadium. Now over to the school news.
Namaste. Welcome to the school news. Today our exam started, the second term exam and the model exam for the higher classes for CBSE students. All the exams were conducted in a neat and perfect way. Lots of teachers were appointed as invigilators. This must be a peculiarity that higher class students like plus 2 and 10th were makes it in front of cameras. It means the first time the students were made write the exam sitting in front of CCTV. It means that the exam for plus 2 and 10 were conducted under CCTV surveillance. We created real ambience of exam hall at the school. It helped the students to face the real exam on a better way. Like a virtual exam hall, almost all students participated well. Teachers also provided some emotional support and mental support to the children since they are back from the COVID time. The first ever woman to fly across the skies of independent India was Usha Sundaram, starting with co-piloting with her husband. The Bangalore pilot went on to fly the personal aircraft of the Maharaja of Mysore and furthered great leaders of the country, such as Sardar Vallabhbhai Patel, Pandit Jawaharlal Nehru, and Dr. Rajendra Prasad with great skill. She even went on to fly the government of Madras dove from England to India in just 27 hours, setting a record yet to be broken. The tale of the first lady pilot of independent India, Usha Sundaram's journey into the air began in 1941 with her marriage to B. Sundaram, a qualified pilot who taught aviation at the Madras Flying Club. Soon after, the couple moved to a small bungalow on St. Mark's Road in Bangalore, and Usha's dream took off in the zooming flight. Her husband went on to become the director of civil aviation for the princely state of Mysore and later the principal at the Government Flying Training School (GFTS) in Jaipur, beginning her career as a co-pilot by joining him in the cockpit. She went on to become the first graduate from GFTS in 1949 and the first woman to receive her pilot license. What began as regular flight from Ceylon to Madras, ferrying air mails across the Bay of Bengal, soon turned into string flights with India's top leaders.
After that, now watching the mind-blowing performance of our child prodigies.
Namaste. I am Padma Priya, standard 2. Today, I am going to create my small kitchen and herbal garden. This is Tulasi, a herbal plant. This is tomato, a kitchen plant. So, today started my kitchen and herbal garden. Thank you. Namaste.
That is all for today. See you tomorrow. Namaste.